Okay, students, so let us start our DPP 005. So, what is the question over here? The first question is, if nitrogen gas is bubbled through water at 293 Kelvin, how many millimoles of nitrogen gas would dissolve in 1 liter of water? Assume that nitrogen exerts a partial pressure of 0.987 bar, given that Henry's law constant for nitrogen at 293 Kelvin is 76.48 kilobar. So what is being mentioned in the question, students? They have mentioned few things. The partial pressure of nitrogen gas they have mentioned is 0.987 bar. Okay, is it all right? Then what is the value of KH? KH का वैल्यू कितना होगा? KH का वैल्यू हो जाएगा 76.48 किलो बार. किलो बार को मैं क्या लिख सकता हूँ? 10 to 3 बार. मैंने इसको क्यों 10 to the power 3 प्रीफिक्स को क्यों मैंने 10 to the power 3 लिखा? Because this is also bar, this is also bar, so we have to keep in the same units. Okay, next, what do we need to determine? Mole fraction of nitrogen gas. Okay, so we need the mole fraction of nitrogen gas. By the way, mole fraction of nitrogen gas होता क्या है? It will be the number of moles of nitrogen gas divided by the number of moles of nitrogen gas plus number of moles of, what is the other thing? Water, right? Dissolved in 1 liter of water. अच्छा, number of moles of water. वाटर का डेंसिटी कितना होता है? वाटर का डेंसिटी इज 1 gram per ml, right? So if the weight of water कितना होगा? That will be density of water into volume of water. So what is the density of water? Density of water is 1 gram per ml. What is the volume of water? That is 1 liter. That is 1000 ml, right? So weight of water will be 1000 gram. ठीक है. So number of moles of water will always be equal to weight of water given divided by molar mass of water. So what is the weight of water? That is 1000 gram. What is the molar mass of water? The molar mass of water is 18, which is equal to 55.5 mole. Is it okay? So this part is clear. What is density of water? What is number of moles of water? What is the pressure of nitrogen? What is the value of KH? That is the Henry's law. चलो अभी निकालना है हम लोग को how many millimoles of nitrogen gas would be dissolved. Okay, so let us find. तो value of KH में जो unit है that is only in terms of pressure. So we'll apply Henry's law. Applying Henry's law. Henry's law कौन सा वाला formula apply करोगे? You will apply Pg is equal to KH into X of G. What is the G over here? It is nitrogen gas. KH into mole fraction of nitrogen gas. Now what is the partial pressure of nitrogen gas over here? That is 0.987 is equal to KH. What is the value of KH over here? It is 76.48 into 10 to the power 3. What is the mole fraction of nitrogen over here? Mole fraction of nitrogen would be given by number of moles of nitrogen divided by number of moles of nitrogen, number of moles of water, correct? So what is the number of moles of water? It is 55.5. So 0.987 divided by 76.48 into 10 to the power 3 is equal to number of moles of nitrogen. What is the number of moles of nitrogen? We need to determine that, divided by number of moles of nitrogen plus number of moles of water, that is 55.5. All right. अब एक चीज देखा जाए, अगर if I solve this part which is 0.987 divided by 76.48, so it gives us a very small number, that is 1.3 into 10 to the power minus 5. Okay, so number of moles of nitrogen divided by number of moles of nitrogen plus 55.5. So exactly this number is too small. अगर आप देखें, it is 1.3 into 10 to the power minus 5, too small as a number. That means this ratio of number of moles or the mole fraction is going to be very less, right? The mole fraction is going to be very less. So we can ignore this number of moles of nitrogen over here because it is too small, right? कैसे पता चला it will be too small? Because otherwise why would the ratio of number of moles of nitrogen and the total number of moles of the solute and the solvent would be such a small number? ठीक है, it is purely suggestive that number of moles of nitrogen is very less than 1. Okay, it is very less than 1. So what I'll do is I'll just ignore this number of moles of nitrogen completely, so that 1.3 we can ignore, because 55.5 divided by something very insignificant plus something 55.5 plus something very insignificant would almost be around 55.5, right? So that's why 1.3 into 10 to the power minus 5 equals number of moles of nitrogen divided by 55.5. So number of moles of nitrogen is equal to how much? It is going to be 0.00072 moles. Okay, 0.00072 moles. So if I convert this into, I'll just make some space. So I'll rub all, just remember the answer, it is 0.0072 moles. Okay, so if I convert this into millimoles, number of moles of nitrogen कितना निकला? 0.00072 moles. Now since they have asked about millimoles, 1 mole 0.0, okay, I'll show you how. Then directly converting it, it will be 0.00072 into 10 to the power 3, okay, moles, millimoles, correct? तो इसको अगर मल्टीप्लाई कर दूँ, बिकॉज मिली इज 10 to the power minus 3 into 10 to the power 3, it will become mole again. So it will be 0.72 moles, millimoles, sorry, 0.72 millimoles. So this is our answer. ठीक है? So don't be intimidated by the calculation that you have to do. You can do the calculation very easily. Already in our live classes we are showing how to do calculation so easily and without much complication. Okay. Next question. The partial pressure of ethane over a saturated solution containing 6.56 into 10 to the power minus 2 gram of ethane is 1 bar. Okay. So partial pressure of ethane is how much? It is 1 bar. All right. And the saturated solution contains how much gram of ethane? We have how much gram of ethane over there? It is 6.56 into 10 to the power minus 2, right? So all right. What is the molar mass of ethane, by the way? The molar mass of ethane कितना होगा? Ethane is C2H6. So 2 into 12 plus 6 into 1, that is 30 gram per mole. Okay, so it is 30 gram per mole. And this is simply 6.656 into 10 to the power minus 2 gram. Alright, so number of moles of ethane would be around 6.56 into 10 to the power minus 2 divided by 30. Okay, so leave it up to here. We don't have to do the calculation right now. Next will be, okay, done. Next is, if the solution contains this much gram of ethane, so now they are giving two situations to compare, right? Okay, then what will be the partial pressure of the gas? So let us take this as P dash E. We don't know, we have to find it out. तो क्या करेंगे? Okay, let us, no issues about that. Then P dash E हो गया हम लोगों का. Then what is the weight of ethane this time? It is, let us consider it with W dash. It is 5 into 10 to the power minus 2 gram. What will be the molar mass of ethane? That will be the same. It is 30 gram per mole. That we cannot change. That we cannot write ME dash. ठीक है? So number of moles of ethane will be 5 into 10 to the power minus 2 divided by 30. So we are not going to calculate it. This will be definitely mole, this will be definitely mole. So this is case 1, this is case 2. So applying Henry's law for the equation, ठीक है, applying Henry's law करने से क्या आ जाता है, PE is equal to KH into mole fraction of E. Let us consider this as equation 1. So again applying Henry's law, what do we get? Applying Henry's law for this particular equation also, we get P dash E is equal to KH into mole fraction dash E. All right, clear? Okay, so ultimately what we need to do, make it number 2 because we are comparing, no, because हम लोग compare कर रहे हैं, इसीलिए हम लोगों ने 1 और 2 लिखा हुआ है. Now what to do is divide 1 divided by 2. Okay, make this division to find the answer. तो ये क्या हो जाएगा, PE that will be divided by P dash E is equal to KH जो कि constant रहेगा into mole fraction of E divided by mole fraction E dash. करेक्ट. तो ये कैंसिल हो गया. PE कितना है, दिस इज 1. PE डैश कितना होगा, ओके, वी नीड टू फाइंड इट. व्हाट इज द मोल फ्रैक्शन ऑफ ईथेन, इट विल बी नंबर ऑफ मोल्स ऑफ ईथेन डिवाइडेड बाय नंबर ऑफ मोल्स ऑफ ईथेन प्लस नंबर ऑफ मोल्स ऑफ व्हाट, सैचुरेटेड. देयर इज नथिंग मेंशन्ड. जब कुछ भी मेंशन ना हो तो टेक इट एज वाटर. ओके, तो वाटर में अगर तुम लोगों को पता है 1 लीटर वाटर में कितने नंबर ऑफ मोल्स रहते हैं, 55.5 मोल्स. फ्रॉम वेयर वी गॉट इट, फ्रॉम द प्रीवियस क्वेश्चन. ओके, प्रीवियस क्वेश्चन में भी हम लोगों ने किया था 1 लीटर वाटर में द नंबर ऑफ मोल्स ऑफ वाटर वाज 55.5. सो रिमेंबर दिस वैल्यू, इट्स गोइंग टू बी वेरी हैंडी. ठीक है, वी डोंट नीड टू डू द कैलकुलेशन ईच एंड एवरी टाइम. नंबर ऑफ मोल्स ऑफ ईथेन प्लस कितना हो जाएगा, इट विल बिकम 55.5. करेक्ट. सो यहाँ तक हम लोगों ने कर लिया. नाउ नंबर ऑफ मोल्स ऑफ ईथेन. Now check out one thing, number of moles of ethane is equal to, if I take this value, it is 6.56 into 10 to the power minus 2 divided by 30, and what is the answer it is going to yield you? So it is going to be very small number, 0.0200221 मोल, जो कि देख सकते हो कि काफ़ी छोटा नंबर है. NE डैश ये क्या हो जाएगा, it will be 5 into 10 to the power minus 2, 5 into 10 to the power minus 2, then just wait 1 second, it is going to be 5 into 10 to the power minus 2 divided by what, divided by 30 again, so it is going to be 1 by 6, that is 0. So it is going to be 0.0016 mole. As you can see that number of moles of ethane, Ne and Ne dash is very छोटा नंबर. ठीक है, बहुत ज़्यादा ही छोटा नंबर है. सो व्हाट यू कैन डू इज, यू कैन टेक एडवांटेज ऑफ द सिचुएशन बाय इग्नोरिंग दिस NE. इसको कैंसिल कर सकते हो, NE एंड NE डैश को कैंसिल कर सकते हो, नॉट द न्यूमरेटर बट द डिनोमिनेटर, बिकॉज इट इज़ बीइंग एडेड टू 55.5. मतलब 55.5 प्लस 0.0021 करने से कितना आएगा, इट विल बिकम 55.5021, राइट. So it does not change the number to such an extent. That's why what we can do is we can ignore this number. Clear? Once we do that, our works become really easy. ठीक है, एक बार इसको मैं हटा देता हूँ. Just see. So we have seen 0021. Just याद रखो इस नंबर को, 0.0016. So I'll just open says 1 by PE dash. ये ऊपर में क्या रह जाएगा, it will be number of moles of ethane divided by 55.5. and will be NE dash, that will be 55.5. so 55.5 and 55.5 will be cancelled. ठीक है, तो अभी हम लोग NE और NE dash का वैल्यूज हम लोग बिठा देते हैं. what was the values of NE and NE dash? so it was okay, we have to find PE dash, no? so इसके लिए क्या निकलेंगे, NE dash divided by NE. what was the value of NE dash? it was 0.0016. okay, और 17 also you can write 0.0021. तो ये कैलकुलेशन करने से कितना आता है, सो इट इज़ अराउंड, सो PE डैश का जो वैल्यू निकल गया, दैट इज़, इसको कैलकुलेट करके जो वैल्यू निकलता है दैट इज़ एग्जैक्टली 0.79. ओके, bar. We have to write in terms of bar. So this is our answer. किसी को कोई भी confusion है? Why we have ignored any? Because if we add this to 55.5, it still remains 55.50 something. Okay, so here also same thing, any dash also, if we add to 55.5, the answer becomes 55.5016 or something like that. So that's why we can cancel any and any dash. Is it clear? Okay, so in comparison based question you definitely have to do 1 2, उसके बाद divide करो, आंसर जल्दी निकलेगा. By the way, I have given question number 2 and question number 3 same. Okay, so all right, is DPP में total 9 ही question हुआ. We will increase 1 question in the next DPP. Okay, DPP 6 में एक question ज़्यादा रहेगा. Is it okay? Next question is solution is prepared by dissolving 10 gram of non-volatile, ठीक है, नॉन वॉलेटाइल सॉल्यूट इन 200 ग्राम ऑफ वाटर. वाटर इज व्हाट? वाटर क्या होता है? वाटर तो वॉलेटाइल होता है, राइट? इट हैज़ ए वेपर प्रेशर ऑफ 31.84 मिलीमीटर मर्करी एट 308 केल्विन. कैलकुलेट द मोलर मास ऑफ द सॉल्यूट. हम लोग को क्या निकालना है? मोलर मास ऑफ द सॉल्यूट. दिस इन्फॉर्मेशन इज ऑल्सो वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. वेपर प्रेशर ऑफ प्योर वाटर एट 300 केल्विन इज 32 मिलीमीटर मर्करी. सो जस्ट सी, ओके, just see here, if I take a container, अगर मैं एक so if I take a container, okay, इस कंटेनर में मैंने क्या ले लिया? इस कंटेनर में I have taken suppose water, मैंने वाटर ले लिया. तो वाटर का कोई भी टेम्परेचर में, एट एनी टेम्परेचर, देयर विल बी सम वेपर्स दैट विल बी क्रिएटेड ओवर इट्स सरफेस. ठीक है, अब इस सरफेस में मैं क्या डाल रहा हूँ? व्हाट एम आई पुटिंग ओवर हियर? आई एम पुटिंग नॉन वोलेटाइल सॉल्यूट. नॉन वोलेटाइल सॉल्यूट क्या होता है? इट जस्ट टेक्स द surface area, it just covers the surface area, decreasing the surface area. As a result क्या हो जाएगा? It will result into the decrease in the amount of vapors. अगर vapors decrease हो गया तो vapor pressure भी decrease हो जाएगा. So vapor pressure of the pure solvent is always taken as P naught and vapor pressure of the solution is taken as P. Always remember dear students, P naught is always greater than P. So this question is based on Raoult's law. According to Raoult's law, okay, do you want to know what are the information that is available in the question? Okay, so first we can write that also if you want. Just we will erase according to Raoult's law. We'll write all the information that is given in the question. Then we will proceed with the answer. तो देखो क्या क्या information है. What is the weight of the solute? Solute का नाम क्या है? 10. Solute is always represented by small b, so it is 10 gram. All right, हम लोग को molar mass of the solute निकालना है. Okay, then weight of the solvent is taken to be 200 gram. Then molar mass of the solvent is what? 18 gram. So number of moles of the solvent is 200 divided by 18, that is equal to 11.11. Okay, mole. Clear? Next is the vapor pressure of the pure solvent. प्योर सॉल्वेंट वाटर का कितना होता है? दैट इज इक्वल टू 32 मिलीमीटर मर्करी. वेपर प्रेशर ऑफ द सॉल्यूशन कितना होगा? इट इज गिवन टू बी 31.84 मिलीमीटर मर्करी. ओके, देन देयरफॉर व्हाट देयरफॉर, उसके बाद क्या होगा? देयरफॉर अकॉर्डिंग टू राउल्ट्स लॉ फॉर सॉलिड इन लिक्विड, ओके, for non-volatile solute in volatile solvent, what is going to be the answer? It is going to be P naught minus P divided by P naught is equal to mole fraction of the solute. What is mole fraction of the solute, by the way? Acha, we will come to that. This is 32 minus 31.84 divided by 32 is equal to mole fraction of the solute is number of moles of the solute divided by number of moles of the solute plus, okay, इसको थोड़ा सा सही से लिख लेते हैं. It is going to be number of moles of the solute plus number of moles of the solvent. So this part is coming to be 32 minus 31.84 is 0.16 divided by 32, correct? And number of moles of the solute, number of moles of the solute कितना आएगा? Number of moles of the solute will be WB divided by MB. Okay, this is also going to be WB divided by MB plus what about solvent? Solvent का क्या दिया गया है? It is 200 grams. So already हम लोगों ने निकाला हुआ है 11.11. Okay, now can we ignore this time also? ये WB by MB नीचे जो है डिनोमिनेटर में जो है, क्या हम लोग इसको इग्नोर कर सकते हैं? बिल्कुल कर सकते हैं. How? Because 0.16 by 32 will give you 1 by this is going to be कितना into 100. So it will be 1 by 200, correct? Correct. तो 0.16 divided by 32 is going to be 0.005. तो ये नंबर काफ़ी छोटा है, राइट? सो दिस नंबर इज गोइंग टू बी वेरी लेस. ये नंबर जो है काफ़ी छोटा है. सो इन दैट केस व्हाट यू विल डू इज this number is so small, 0.005 is so small that you can ignore this. Okay, because 11.1 plus this, because ये ratio इतना कम आ रहा है, that means WB by MB is going to be a very small number. Okay, correct. Okay, so then what will be the calculation? It will be 0. We are doing from here again. 0.005 is equal to weight of the solute is how much? Weight of the solute कितना दिया गया है? Weight of the solute is 10 gram divided by molar mass निकालना है अपने को. Then it will be 11.11. So molar mass will be 10 in divided by 0.005 into 11.11. So ultimately the solution arrives to the molar mass is 180 gram per mole. So this is our correct answer. All right. So okay, it seems like glucose, right? Glucose का mass, molar mass इतना ही होता है. Okay. So next question. A 5% solution by mass of cane sugar, molecular weight is 342, is isotonic. Isotonic का मतलब क्या हो जाता है? Iso means same. Okay, isotonic means same or equal concentration. ठीक है, same or equal concentration. This is the meaning of isotonic. Is isotonic with 0.877% of solution of substance X. Okay, तो find the molecular weight of X. तो दो सॉल्यूशन लिया गया है. एक में है तुम्हारा केन शुगर, और दूसरा में है क्या? दूसरा में है एक्स. ठीक है, दोनों क्या है? आइसोटॉनिक है एक दूसरे के साथ, राइट? बोथ आर आइसोटॉनिक विथ ईच अदर. सो व्हाट विल हैपन इन द फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन फॉर केन शुगर? ओके, फॉर केन शुगर यू कैन राइट 5% बाई स्मॉल w by कैपिटल W, दैट इज बाई मास. ठीक है, इसका मीनिंग क्या होता है? 5 ग्राम ऑफ केन शुगर प्रेजेंट इन 100 ग्राम ऑफ सॉल्यूशन. ओके, सो नेक्स्ट इज फॉर एलिमेंट X और फॉर व्हाट टू से मॉलिक्यूल or substance X. Okay, what we can write is 0.877% by mass. ठीक है, तो 0.877 ग्राम of X present in 100 gram of solution. All right, so this I think is clear for everyone. Now what we need to do is we are going to determine the molecular weight of X. क्योंकि ये दोनों solution जो है isotonic है. Let us take इक्वल वॉल्यूम ऑफ बोथ द सॉल्यूशंस, ठीक है। तो हम लोग क्या करेंगे, इक्वल वॉल्यूम दोनों सॉल्यूशंस का ले लेंगे। नाउ व्हाट विल हैपन आफ्टर दैट, लेट्स सी। इफ वी टेक इक्वल वॉल्यूम ऑफ बोथ द सॉल्यूशन, बिकॉज दोनों का तो कंसेंट्रेशन सेम है, तो वी कैन टेक देयर इक्वल वॉल्यूम्स, राइट। सो कंसिडरिंग इक्वल वॉल्यूम्स ऑफ द सॉल्यूशंस, ठीक है, दोनों सॉल्यूशंस का इक्वल वॉल्यूम ले लेते हैं। सो व्हाट वी कैन राइट इज concentration of cane sugar is equal to concentration of X, right? So concentration we will take in terms of molarity, okay? You may take in terms of molality also, okay? You can take in terms of molality also. So that can be also done, but all right, you can take in terms of molarity, okay, better. So because we have taken volumes, right? So let us take number of moles of cane sugar divided by volume of the solution is equal to number of moles of X divided by volume of solution, okay? So rather than that I can write simply V, okay? क्यों मैंने V लिख दिया, बिकॉज दोनों का जो वॉल्यूम है वो इक्वल है, सो V and V will be cancelled. So number of moles of cane sugar will be weight of cane sugar divided by molar mass of cane sugar is equal to number of moles of X will be weight of X divided by molar mass of X, okay? So what we need to determine is we need to find only the molecular weight of X. So mx is equal to क्या हो जाएगा, Wx into, this is Wx into molar mass of CS, Wx into molar mass of CS divided by weight of CS, okay? What is X? This is not multiplication, this is X, okay? And this is multiplication. So if we solve this, अगर इसको solve कर देते हैं, then what will be the answer? The answer is going to be 877. This is the weight of X, okay, into molar mass of the cane sugar. What is the molar mass of cane sugar? 342. 342 is the molar mass of sucrose या sugar, ठीक है। 342 divided by what is the weight of cane sugar given? 5 gram, 5% ना, 5 gram. So you can take 5 gram, okay? You can take 5 gram, then do the calculation accordingly. तो ये कितना हो जाएगा? It will be 60, nearly 60 gram per mole, okay? So it is going to be 60 gram per mole. So let us move on to the next question. Calculate the mass of a non-volatile solute जिसका मोलर मास है 40, which should be dissolved in 114 gram of octane to reduce the vapor pressure to 80%. So this question is a classic question based on Raoult's law, okay? So the question over here is calculate the mass of a non-volatile solute which should be dissolved in 114 gram of octane to reduce the vapor pressure to 80%, ठीक है। This is a classic question of Raoult's law. तो initial pressure let us consider to be P naught itself. Final pressure, जो pressure of the solution होगा, that should be reduced to 80% of the vapor pressure. So it will be 80% of P naught. 80% of P naught करने से क्या आता है? 80 divided by 100 into P naught. It will be 0.8 P naught, ठीक है। So P naught, all right. So this is the pressure of the solution, by the way. This is the pressure of the solution and this is the pressure of the pure solvent, okay? Now what is the weight of octane given? Weight of octane given, that is 114 gram. What is the molar mass of octane? Octane होता क्या है? By the way, octane is CnH2n plus 2. This is our alkane, right? Alkane का ये general formula है. Now if you put 8 over here, it will be 2 into 8 plus 2. Ultimately it is C8H16 plus 2, that is C8H18. Clear? This is our formula of octane. And 8 into 12 plus 18 into 1, what is the calculation? This gives you 114 gram per mole. So molar mass of octane is also 114 gram per mole. So we can easily guess that number of moles of octane will be 114 divided by 114, that is equal to 1 mole. Is it okay? Okay, this non-volatile, because it is solute, will consider it B, and solvent which is octane, which is considered to be A. इसको हम लोग A consider करेंगे. All right. Now, according to Raoult's law, what do we get? It says that lowering of vapor pressure divided by the vapor pressure of the pure solvent. This is actually relative lowering of vapor pressure is equal to mole fraction of the solute present in the solution. ठीक है? So this comes to be P naught minus 0.8 P naught divided by P naught. What is the mole fraction of the solute? Mole fraction of the solute will be number of moles of solute divided by number of moles of solute plus number of moles of solvent. Okay, so this will give up to you 0.2, right? And this will giving you NB. NB क्या होता है? NB will be given weight divided by WB divided by molar mass WB. So given weight divided by molar mass WB MB plus number of moles of solvent. It will be given weight divided by molar mass of the solvent. Already we have came. इसको already हम लोग निकाल चुके हैं. It was not necessary to write like this. Okay, anyways, does not matter. So it will be WB by MB. WB is weight given divided by MB is 40. Weight given divided by 40 plus what? Plus 1. Okay, 0.2. So the calculation turns to be, so क्या करेंगे अभी 0.2 into WB divided by 40 plus 0.2 is equal to WB divided by 40. So take it to be one side. Okay, हम लोग 40 से अगर सबको मल्टीप्लाई कर दे, then it will become 0.2 WB plus 40 into 0.2 is equal to WB. So simply it will become WB is equal to 1 minus 0.2 is equal to 40 into 0.2 is how much? 40 into 0.2 is 8. Okay, so WB is equal to into 0.8 is equal to 8. So WB will be equal to 10 gram. So calculate the mass of the non-volatile solute. The mass of the non-volatile solute is 10 gram. Clear? So let us move on to the next question. The vapor pressure of pure liquids at 400 Kelvin is 450 and 700 millimeter mercury. ठीक है, तो क्या हो जाएगा? Let us see. Pressure. This is A and this is B. Okay, this is A, this is B का pressure. Alright, P naught A is equal to 450 millimeter mercury. P naught B is equal to 700 millimeter mercury, and total pressure, find out the composition of the liquid mixture if the total vapor pressure at this temperature is 600 millimeter mercury. So PT is equal to 600 millimeter mercury. According to Raoult's law, this time Raoult's law I am applying for volatile liquids. Okay, both are liquid mixture. So क्या हो जाएगा? It will become PT is equal to P naught A x A plus P naught B x B. Now what we can do is, we can write here 600 and P naught A. Okay, just check this part, XA, I can write P naught B 1 minus XA. Can I not write it? Since XA plus XB is equal to 1. ठीक है, so this is a very important tool. So P naught A का वैल्यू कितना हो जाएगा? It will be 450 into mole fraction of, that will be XA. Okay, let it be XA. 450 XA plus P naught B is how much? P naught B is 700 minus 700 XA, 600. Okay, so what will happen? This will become minus, this will become 600 minus 700 is equal to minus 250 XA. So it will become minus 100 is equal to minus 250 XA. Okay, so what is the value? Minus 100 minus 250 XA. XA will be 10 by 25. Okay, so it is going to be 0.4. XA का वैल्यू कितना आ गया? 0.4. Then XB का वैल्यू कितना आएगा? It will be 1 minus XA. It will be 1 minus 0.4, that is 0.6. Okay, मोल फ्रैक्शन का कोई यूनिट नहीं होता. If the total vapor pressure at this temperature is this, find out the composition of liquid mixture. ठीक है, तो the liquid mixture का composition तो निकल गया. XA is equal to 0.4 and XB is equal to 0.6. If they also ask you find out the, you can try this students, find out the, इसको क्वेश्चन को अपने आप से एक स्टेप और कर लेना. Find out the composition of gas mixture. ठीक है, those who will be able to do it, I'll really think that yes, you have understood what I'm teaching you. Okay, this, do it as a homework and send me the answer. Next question. What concentration of nitrogen should be present in a glass of water at room temperature? Assume a temperature of 25 degrees Celsius, a total pressure of 1 atmospheric pressure, and mole fraction of nitrogen in air is 0.78. So mole fraction of nitrogen in air, mind you it is in air. Okay, so क्या क्या information है इस question में? Assume a temperature of 25 degrees Celsius, a total pressure of 1 atm. So pressure of nitrogen is considered 1 atm. तो KH value क्या है? It is 8.42 into 10 to the power minus 7, capital M. Capital M means mole per liter, then per millimeter mercury. Okay, so that is also all right. By the way, we have to convert it into either atm or millimeter mercury. So 1 atm is equal to 760 millimeter mercury. Okay, so KH nikal gaya. Now what we need to find? What concentration of nitrogen should be present in a glass of water at room temperature? So we need to find mole fraction of nitrogen, correct? So mole fraction of nitrogen निकालना पड़ेगा. Now you might be thinking, sir, ये तो 0.78 दिया हुआ है. By the way, it is not mole fraction of nitrogen in the solution. It's mole fraction of nitrogen in gaseous phase, in air. So that is 0.78. ये YN2 है. Okay, Y I have written in your notes that YN2 means mole fraction of nitrogen in air, and XN2 means mole fraction of nitrogen in solution phase, in liquid phase. Okay, therefore क्या निकलेगा अभी देखो. Pressure of nitrogen gas. By the way, which formula are you going to apply? Which formula you are going to apply? Okay, we are not going to apply the first formula that I've given you. According to Henry's law, we are going to find out concentration, right? Solubility of the gas. Solubility of which gas? Nitrogen. KH into X of the gas. So solubility of nitrogen gas is equal to Henry's law constant into Mole fraction, oh so sorry, it's not mole fraction, by the way, it's pressure of the gas. It's partial pressure of the gas. So it will be partial pressure of the gas into partial pressure of the nitrogen gas. Okay, so solubility will be what? Solubility will be, we need to find that, right? So KH का वैल्यू कितना आएगा? 8.42 into 10 to the power minus 7. Okay, 10 to the power minus 7 into pressure of nitrogen is 760. This is the pressure of nitrogen. 6.4 into 10 to the power minus 4 मोल पर लीटर. तो काफ़ी कम है, ये तो बहुत ज़्यादा कम है. तो solubility of nitrogen in water is 6.4 into 10 to the power minus 4 mole per liter. Okay, clear. So next question. तो इसका कोई काम नहीं है यहाँ पे, मोल फ्रैक्शन का यहाँ पे कोई काम नहीं है, बेकार में इसको कंफ्यूज करने के लिए दिया गया है. ओके, नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. A solution of glucose in water is labeled as 10% by mass. What would be the molality and molarity of the solution? ठीक है, कुछ नहीं निकालना है, molality and molarity सिंपल. तो यहाँ पे 10% by mass का मीनिंग क्या निकलता है? It means that 10 gram of glucose in 100 gram of solution, correct? 100 gram of solution. तो weight of glucose, ग्लूकोज को मैं सॉल्यूट ले लेता हूँ, that is 10 ग्राम. मोलर मास ऑफ ग्लूकोज, जिसको पता नहीं है एक बार देख लो, फॉर्मूला होता है C6H12O6 एंड इसका मॉलिकुलर वेट जो होता है दैट इज इक्वल टू 180 ग्राम पर मोल. ओके, सो इट इज़ 180 ग्राम पर मोल. ऑल राइट, सो वेट ऑफ द सॉल्यूशन कितना निकला? वो है 100 ग्राम. देन वॉल्यूम ऑफ द सॉल्यूशन कितना निकलेगा? वॉल्यूम ऑफ द सॉल्यूशन निकलेगा वेट डिवाइडेड बाय डेंसिटी ऑफ द सॉल्यूशन. तो व्हाट इज द वेट? वेट कितना है? 100 ग्राम. डेंसिटी कितना है? 1.2. सो इट इज अराउंड 83.33. what should I write? Milliliter. ठीक है, 83.33 milliliter. Okay, this is the volume of the solution. And what is the weight of the solvent? Weight of the solvent will be simply weight of the solution minus weight of the solute. तो weight of the solution कितना था? 100 minus weight of the solute था 10. It is going to give you 90 gram. Okay, therefore number 1 क्या निकालेंगे? मोलैलिटी निकालेंगे. मोलैलिटी is equal to number of moles of the solute divided by weight of the solvent. If it is in gram, then multiply 1000. So number of moles of solute I can write as WB by MB into weight of the solvent into 1000. तो weight of the solute कितना निकलेगा? weight of the solute जो होगा it will be 10 into 1000. molar mass of the solute कितना निकलेगा? molar mass of the solute it is 180. weight of the solvent, weight of the solvent कितना निकलेगा? weight of the solvent is 90 gram. all right, तो इसको हम लोग करेंगे कैसे? what is the molality? molality is, it has came out to be 0.62 mole per kg. okay, 0.62 mole per kg. और अगर molarity निकालना हो then it will be number of moles of the solute into 1000 volume in ml. अगर मिलीलीटर में ले लेता हूँ तब ये होगा, राइट? सो आई कैन सिंपली, अगर ये कैलकुलेशन मैं ना करता 83.3 तो मेरा काम आसान रहता. सो शुड आई कन्वर्ट अगेन? इसको मैं रहने देता हूँ ताकि मेरा कैलकुलेशन डिफ़िकल्ट ना हो जाए. इट इज़, यू ऑल्सो ट्राई टू डू द सेम थिंग. इट इज़ 1000 by 12 what it is in terms of milliliter. okay, 1000 by 12 in terms of milliliter. तो what is the number of moles of solute? number of moles of solute दोनों के लिए सेम रहता है. it is 10 divided by 180 into 1000. okay, divided by what is the volume? volume will be 1000 divided by 12. okay, so it is going to be 1000 तो कैंसिल हो जाएगा. it will become 10 divided by 180 into 12. So it is going to be 120 divided by 180. So 120 divided by 180. So it is going to be 0.67 mole per liter. Okay. So this is the calculation of molarity. Okay. All right. So we have reached the last question. How many milliliter of a 0.1 molar HCl solution are required to react completely with 1 gram of a mixture of sodium carbonate and NaCO3, sodium bicarbonate and sodium bicarbonate containing equimolar amounts of both. तो दोनों का number of moles एक ही रहेगा. Okay. Now what to do with this kind of questions? Let us see how many milliliter of a 0.1 molar HCl. अच्छा ठीक है, let us do it, no issues. मोलर मास दिया हुआ है सोडियम कार्बोनेट का, सोडियम बाइकार्बोनेट का. ओके. So weight of sodium carbonate that is given is, suppose x gram ले लो, let then weight of sodium bicarbonate कितना हो जाएगा? It will be 1 gram. देखो 1 gram है ना मिक्सचर में, 1 minus x लेके इसका काम हो जाएगा, right? Now molar mass of sodium carbonate. What is the molar mass of sodium carbonate? Molar mass of the sodium carbonate is 106 gram per mole mentioned. Molar mass of sodium bicarbonate, it is 84 gram per mole. Okay, mentioned. यहाँ पे ग्राम पर मोल नहीं लिखा है, बट यू हैव टू राइट ग्राम पर मोल बिकॉज इट इज द मोलर मास. करेक्ट. ठीक है, चलो नेक्स्ट. नाउ बोथ आर हैविंग इक्विमोलर कंपोजिशन, मतलब सोडियम bicarbonate, sodium, this is carbonate, is equal to weight of Na2CO3 divided by molar mass of Na2CO3, molar mass of Na2CO3. ठीक है. And this is going to be how much? Number of moles is going to be x divided by 106. ठीक है. And what is the number of moles of sodium bicarbonate? It is weight of NaHCO3 divided by molar mass of NaHCO3. तो ये कितना हो जाएगा? It will be 1 minus x divided by what? Molar mass of sodium bicarbonate. This is 84. ठीक है. दोनों अगर वैल्यू सेम है then we can equate number of moles of Na2CO3 equal to number of moles of sodium bicarbonate. ठीक है. तो ये क्या हो जाएगा? x divided by 106 is equal to 1 minus x divided by 84. निकाले x by 106 is equal to 1 minus x divided by 84. If I do this calculation कितना आ जाएगा? 84x 106 minus 106x. It will be 190x is equal to 106. Correct. So ये क्या हो जाएगा? x equal to 106 divided by 190. So 557x is in terms of gram. And what is then 1 minus x? This is the weight of Na2CO3 is equal to x. तो ऑल राइट, तो वेट ऑफ कुछ और निकाल लेते हैं. द वेट ऑफ NaHCO3 कितना निकलेगा? इट विल बी 1 माइनस एक्स. सो इट इज गोइंग टू बी 1 माइनस एक्स. एक्स मतलब 0.557. सो इट इज गोइंग टू बी 0.443. ओके. So it is going to be 0.443. Clear, everyone? No issue with that, correct? Okay. Then after that, now we need to check what is the reaction of HCl. ये class 10 में भी तुम्हें ये reaction मिला हुआ था. How does acid reacts with carbonates and bicarbonates? तो ये क्या हो जाएगा? It will form 2NaCl plus carbon dioxide plus H2O. So it is Na, 2HCl, it will be 2 NaCl, carbon dioxide and H2O. Alright. Okay. So again, there is another reaction, HCl plus sodium bicarbonate gives you NaCl plus carbon dioxide plus H2O. Okay. तो यहाँ पे let us see this part. So here 2 moles of HCl reacts with 1 mole of sodium carbonate. Here 2 moles of HCl reacts with 1 mole of sodium carbonate. So now, and here 1 mole of HCl reacts with 1 mole of sodium bicarbonate. Okay, so this information is so important. नहीं तो हम लोग का निकलेगा कैसे? अब देखो क्या करते हैं. Okay, let us see what is the number of moles of sodium carbonate that came out. Number of moles of sodium carbonate was 0.557 gram divided by the molar mass. What is the molar mass of this? This is 106. So it is 0.00525 moles. Okay, so number of moles of NaHCO3 is also same because equimolar 0.00525 मोल. ठीक है, तो इस केस में अगर you just check here, if it is 0.00525 मोल, तो अगर ये 1 होने से अगर ये 2 हो जाता है, तो अगर ये 0.00525 होगा तो ये 2 into 0.00525 होगा, right? So it is going to be how much? What is the value? It's going to be 0.0105 mole. And what about this? If it is 0.525 mole, and this is also going to be 0.525 mole. This calculation is actually becoming very lengthier, but actually if you once try to understand this question, it is easy. Okay, so now the total moles of number of moles of HCl required is actually, from the first case it is 0.0105, in the second case it is 0. This is actually 0.00525. okay, so it is 0.00525, तो ये हो जाएगा 0.00525. all right, so if you do the calculation it will come out to be what? So it is going to be 0.01575 mole, correct? So it's a number of moles of HCl इतना निकल गया. Concentration कितना दिया गया है? What is the molarity of HCl? It is 0.1 mole per liter. ठीक है, 0.1 mole per liter. How many ml? कितना ml चाहिए? Very easy. We know that number of moles of HCl is equal to molarity of HCl into volume of HCl. ठीक है, volume of HCl, molarity of HCl into volume of HCl. So that is going to be 0.01575, okay, is equal to molarity of HCl, that is 0.1, and volume of HCl. उससे अपना क्या निकल जाएगा? We can easily find, therefore volume of HCl is equal to 0.1575 in terms of liter. So if you convert into milliliter, it is going to be 157.5 milliliter. All right, so with this question we end the DPP 005. It was a longer DPP, but every question has a lot to teach you, so I would request all of you to keep practicing these questions. Thank you very much. Take care of yourself.